Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm talking to my aunties, my uncles, and my mamas. This is a serious case here. We have Ghanaian parents who took their son to Ghana, sent him to boarding school without consulting him. How they got him there, they told him that they had a family member who was sick and they needed to go to Ghana. When they got there, they placed him in boarding school. This devastated the child. Okay, do you think the parents are justified? Does the child have a strong case? Let's break it down. He was obviously misbehaving, so his parents decided that they couldn't take it anymore. I don't know what they did to try to deter him from whatever activities he was doing, but they just couldn't take it anymore. So the parents are very worried about his safety because allegedly he was being groomed into criminal activities. This young man had an interest in knives. He also was skipping school and so on. Misbehaving, having money that the parents never gave him, buying new things all the time, and carrying weapons. Where he got these things from, no one knows. Okay, according to the child, he said he was not in a gang. In addition, the school was curious about the change in his behavior. They also noticed that he was seen in flashy clothing, he had new phones, and he was just a different kid and was going down the wrong road. According to the court, they said the child is very articulate, he is shy, and he was also a very good cook. The child stated that he feels that living in Ghana, going to school in Ghana is like living in hell. He was scared and he is desperate and he wants to get out of Ghana. He wrote to the British High Commission in Accra and they contacted the children and family across borders. Then they placed him in touch with a lawyer. And these lawyers were International Family Law Group. Okay, so he said he wanted to go back to England. He said he was mistreated and he felt out of place in their environment that he was placed in. He also told them that he was sent to Ghana without his consent and he just wants to go home. He said the kids were making fun of him and he couldn't understand them. He felt like his education is suffering because his classes are not challenging enough like the ones in the UK. According to him, he wants to live a normal life. Why he said that? Because he has been doing school online since August, and he's just tired of it. He wants to go out and play like other teenagers. He wants to have a little bit more freedom like he used to when you are with your parents. It's totally different when you go to a boarding school compared to when you are with your parents. And he also said he feels like his brain is hurting. I just think that's like that there was like an emotional statement trying to get to the jurors and the judge. So that was an emotional statement. I think this little boy, he's very brilliant and he knows exactly what he's doing. Not to be judgmental, but his parents did what was fit for their child. I probably would have done something else different. According to his parents, they said that they went to a new school and the boy is in agreement to change from the boarding school that he's in to a better school. According to the representative now, he said that's not true. The boy didn't say he wants to go. He is interested in the other boarding school. He's interested in going home to the UK. The parents said it's not a fight. They're not trying to do this as a punishment for their child. They love their child. They want to protect their child. They want him to be safe. And no one knows what they're going through. You know, if the child is hostile towards them, which they didn't mention in the court. But you can only assume that being as they can't control certain things, he is not like a child that's, okay, let me do this. Okay, mommy. No, he's not a normal 13, 14-year-old. As you can see, he went out of his way to contact the court and all that. So, you know, he's a very strong-willed child. And again, the dad wants everyone to know that Africa is not a punishment, but a form of protection for their child. According to the High Court, they sided with the parents that they only see that the parents are, they see that the parents love their child and They just want the best for their child. And it's unfortunate and it's sad that this case has to go to court, but you know, they only see unconditional love from the parents. So therefore, this case is being thrown out because the court sided with the parents. So this 14-year-old will stay in Ghana until the parent says it's time for him to come out. To be honest, if this was my son, I wouldn't have sent him away. I would have tried to work things out with him where, okay, we have two parents in a household. One parent will go to work. One parent will walk him to school and bring him back. If that doesn't work, then we'll send him to Ghana, where we're much closer to him. I mean, imagine your parents so far away from you and you can only see them once every 3 months or once every 4 months. That will be devastating. Why would I have moved to Ghana? Because that way I can visit him on a weekly basis or even on a daily basis if that's allowed. Can you imagine how that child would feel being sent miles away from his parents? Okay, the abandonment he'll feel. He'll feel that he's not loved. He may or may not be neglected. I myself as a parent wouldn't be able to do that to him. Whatever he's going through, we will have to talk it out. Kids at this age, we know that they think they're adults. They think they know it all. He just need a little guidance and help. Maybe they can have a big brother mentorship. I'm sure they have uncles and aunts that can come in and speak to him on a weekly or daily basis. You just have to have time to find the resources. That way, he can benefit from it. That's my opinion. Let me know what you would have done if that was your child. I'm going to go to the comment section and I'll let you know their opinions of. Another parent says, such judgmental statements. He's a child, not an adult, and children in these cases are just expected to be happy to be sent 1,000 of miles away from his parents, friends, and what he knows. There is plenty of research into negative effects of boarding school and level of abuse from teachers and other children. Any of you would be able to cope with being sent somewhere so culturally different? His education will suffer, and boarding school children have higher levels of mental health and adult relationship problems. As I stated before, we have many different opinions from parents and people all over the world. Okay, so my conclusion, do parents have the right to send their kids abroad without consent? Do you think it's right for parents to send their children abroad without consent? Let me know your opinions in the comment section below. There's no right and wrong situation. If this is your child, what would you have done? And it's your child, so you can decide to do whatever you want to do. If you say, well, my child will stay with me in England and I'll monitor a child, well, that's you. There's no wrong or right situation here. It's what you think is fit for your child. Anyway, like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell.